All right. Live, and we already have Dr. Irrefutable in the voice chat with us.
Hello.
So, yeah, new year, new hip. Let's do this. Which, yeah, I am actually walking around quite well after said surgery. Woo! Subscribed and healed himself and bombed the cup.
Boom.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember the last time I was on stream. It's like a really long time. Because I went on my trip and then you had your surgery.
Yeah. Been a while. Or maybe even a while.
Yeah, a while.
Alrighty. Yeah. Figured I'm downstairs too. I will pop a batch of popcorn, so I was munching on that for a while. Feels good to be back in front of the desk. Whoa, Sojan.
Ooh.
Combo breaker.
Oh, I wanted to tell you this before we went live, but I ran out of time. You know those Joy Toy Knights that they make?
Yes.
The great big ones? I bought one on Black Friday, right?
Yes.
$640.
Okay.
And I was like, it arrived, and the box was just gigantic.
Okay.
And I thought, this is ridiculous. This is a stupid thing that I did. I posted about it in chat, in Discord. Okay, I said, you know what, it's going back. It has to go back. It sucks, but it's got to go back. They never sent me a return label. They just gave me my money back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, just do that every time then. Just don't return it and get the money back, so that way you keep the stuff. You have the regret of buying it, but you didn't waste the money. I don't see what's wrong with this. So, Jan, do you?
It's nothing wrong necessarily, just extremely surprising.
Probably because shipping to return that was probably astronomical.
I assume so. I assume the shipping to ship it to me in the first place was astronomical.
Okay.
I think it may have come direct from China, though.
Morally gray at best. Oh yeah, there's no way that's going back to China for cheap then.
No.
Alright, and thought I had another thing of Astro Granite somewhere. This might be it. Actually, I'll do the boots, and then I'll do this at the end of the night. Okay, I think I did... Yeah, I think I just did leather on the boots. Time to moix! And yeah, I know I'm sitting a little high. It's just a little bit easier. Let's try this. There we go.
Totally understandable.
Yep. Yes, for when I continue painting my Johnson on Wednesday, or at least working on it more. Yeah, I'll have to try if I have to trim anything off of the sprues, I'll have to use those God hand clippers that you got me.
Oh yeah. I hope those were good.
Yeah.
I assume they live up to the hype.
Well, one guy at the Warhammer store, because I stopped by to pick up my Secret Sanguinius, and he had a set. I think he had like this set of the God hand clippers, and he says they work really good. So.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was pretty surprised when I found those, because in this big department store called oh dear, Why is my mind blank?
Sojan, feel free to join voice chat.
Where is it? No, not the park. Oh, there's a Parko. Oh, of course there's a Parko. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what this place was just by looking on Google Maps.
Well, or hey, okay. So, for the movie that you wanted to see, how about
the Gundam movie?
Yeah, go and see Endless Waltz. How about I suggest this? Since I have a projector screen, and once I move the PS5 back downstairs, one night, some weekend night, you come over and we just watch Endless Waltz on the projection screen with it totally dark, blackened out down here, and kind of crank it, but not enough to wake up the kiddos.
That sounds awesome, and I want to do that.
Yep.
But I'll be honest, I still want to see it in the theater too.
Okay. We won't be on long tonight. Got to get up stupid early. Just want to chill and hang out for a bit. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we actually sent the kids to bed a little bit early, much to their chagrin, since they have to go back to school tomorrow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what's cool? That I really enjoy?
Boobs.
Being in Japan. It's just so great. Lobby, that's what it is.
Okay.
Lobby store in Hiroshima.
But no.
Yeah, I went in there, and they sell all kinds of stuff at these lobby stores. There's like luggage, televisions, washers and dryers, lots of home appliances, but furniture, suitcases. Well, I already said luggage. And then they have toys. They have a massive toy section.
Okay.
And then they hit a huge plastic model section and a big hobby electronics section. And I was in the hobby electronics section when I saw the God Hand ones.
Okay.
God Hand.
Ooh,
But
hey,
they
Ty.
also say, they're clearly for electronics.
Yeah.
Hello, Ty in Texas. So I just kind of poked around there for a while, and then eventually I found the plastic ones. And those are two. Those are two out of probably a dozen or more kinds that they had.
Yeah. Just, you kind of hit a little bit of analysis paralysis and then just went, I'll get these.
Well, I tried to look at their consumer website for America, and it was like I couldn't find the exact same model number, so I got some that were close to it.
Okay.
Seemed to be close.
Ooh, got to get up at 4 a.m, drive an hour and a half to be there by 6:30. Where are you going, man? You going north, south, or west? Or are you going east? And hopefully I crash out good tonight. Columbus. Okay. Me and Dr. Irrefutable's old stomping grounds.
Columbus? What do you have to go to that shithole for? No, that's
because they just discovered
Columbus
electricity.
Okay. Columbus is okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Gotta claim it for Spain.
What's that, Ty?
He's gonna claim it for Spain.
Why did I get a Badoop when you joined? You should have gotten a Badoop.
Well, I heard you say hi to him. And plus, I am in streamer mode when I have the program up and running, so...
Well, you will not get a Badoop. I will get a Badoop.
Okay.
Because I am not in streamer mode. I'm probably just hallucinating. Did I tell you I did a sleep study? I told you I was going to do it. Did I tell you I finally got it done?
No, you didn't tell me you finally got it done.
finally got it done. Yep, and I don't have the official report yet, but the gal was like, you rolled on your back, and then you just had event after event after event. I was like, oh, well, that's wonderful.
Yep. Now,
Good evening back to you, Doc.
Thank you.
yeah, see, mine at least was like a in-home one where they like just, I had to wear a monitor for so many hours while I was sleeping, and then they studied the data for it, and I had to have like a little hose here and something around like my chest.
So, I did one of those originally, and got my CPAP, but I gave up on the CPAP. I just couldn't get comfortable with it. But I was having trouble still last year. I did that in 24, I think. I was having trouble still last year. Decided to get it done, or to try to CPAP again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that, as it turns out, for whatever reason, the insurance companies punish you. They will say, oh, you have to do an in-lab sleep study now.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, I went to my doctor. My doctor, who I no longer like, screwed up and ordered another in-home study. So I thought, oh, I guess I can do an in-home study after all.
Mm-hmm.
Did that one, and then they were like, oh, no, you still need to do a lab study. Oh, shit.
Okay.
So, honestly, wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, like,
Kind of interesting.
it's always funny, like, because I tell them that, oh, yeah, I have sleep apnea and I have a CPAP. And they're like, well, do you use it? I'm like, I can't not use it now. Like, my sleep is just absolutely complete and utter dog shit if I don't use my CPAP.
Yeah.
And they're just like, yeah, a lot of people just say they can't do it. I'm just like, I don't see how they can't not do it.
So the problem that I ran into with CPAP is that I could fall asleep with it on at the start of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the plastic, the mask, all the fittings and all that,
Mm-hmm.
it was cool. It felt cool on my skin.
Mm-hmm.
But I usually wake up at least once in the middle of the night. And then when I woke up in the middle of the night, it was all warmed up, and it felt like I had this hot plastic mask on my face.
Mm-hmm.
And I just could not get back to sleep. It was so uncomfortable to me. So that's why I gave up on it.
Did yours have temperature control on it?
What's that?
Did yours have temperature control on it?
Yeah, but I don't think that would have helped that much because it was the straps and the just like the plastic itself where it touched my skin that was the problem.
Okay. Yeah, and I remember you're the exact polar opposite of me where you can't have any air movement on you at all, can you?
I don't like to have direct air movement on me, no.
See,
no.
Whereas I can't not sleep with direct air movement. So, like, if I wake up in the middle of the night and if my CPAP is feels a little uncomfortable,
Mm-hmm.
what I'll do is I'll just kind of take it off and just kind of hold it where the fan is. And then it just kind of cools it off. Or I just, my brain is just kind of like, no, put this shit back on. And then we're just going to fall asleep almost right away.
I see.
Except for the other night, it just kind of just didn't work as well as I'd have liked it to.
Yeah, well, hopefully I can try again. Maybe come up with something different this time because I'm dying. I've been living. How do I say this? I feel like it's gotten worse over the past few years.
It probably has.
When I was younger, I could probably have sustained life without enough sleep, but now I'm old and I can't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, for those who, Ty, I know I haven't really talked to you much voice wise. Yeah, so the surgery and everything went great. And then the next weekend, I'll admit I was probably a little stupid. I probably shouldn't have done this, but there's a botanical garden here in town that did a Christmas display. Well, I'm not feeling pain when I walk, at least not in the hips. So I'm just kind of all right, let's do this. So walked around and I felt something kind of just like expand a little bit when I sat down in the van that night. Then I just kind of started noticing, well, there's a spot on my bandage. Well, it got bigger, and then it started leaking out. So, turms out I had pulled a stitch, and then I was leaking. It was like 90% clear viscous fluid with like just a smattering of blood mixed in it. So it looked horrible.
Yeah.
But it really wasn't. But, I kept like messaging the nurse and all that. And apparently Nebraska Medicine's policy then for that is they go aggressive as shit then. Because they're like, all right, we're going to do an irrigation and debridement on the site. Which what that means is I go back in for surgery. They open it back up. They take samples of any fluid that they find and see how far down they find fluid. Which luckily it was only in like the kind of like the fatty layer between the skin and the muscle. It really wasn't going to the muscle. But they took samples of everything, sent that off to culture, then washed it out, and now I have a line of staples instead of stitches. Which, those get taken out on Friday.
Okay.
But, Sojan and Doc will tell you how high of a tolerance for pain I have. I can actually deal with a lot of discomfort. I woke up in the absolute 1000% worst pain in my entire life on that site. Yeah, and they kept kind of pushing, well, do you want to go home or do you want to stay here? Do you want to go home? Do you want to stay here? I'm like, I just want to go home. Just stop asking me questions. And so, with the time the procedure was, delayed capture had to get the girls from school. So it was my parents that took me there, and a little bit of background here, too. I'm going to adjust my seat just a little bit. Raise it back up. My mom... my parents ended up taking me, and my mom was a med tech at a rural hospital for 30 plus years. So she helped doctors with diagnosis. She helped with surgeries. She helped with emergency room. She helped with everything. And she walks in, takes one look at me, and just goes, "You are spending the night here." And I'm like, okay. Because she saw the look on my face, they had to, so my IV, where they put it in, it was starting to come loose with the adhesive because I was sweating that much, because that is my pain response, is sweat. And, yeah, it was starting to peel off. So they had to ace wrap it just so it would stay put. And, it kind of pissed off the OR nurse that, they changed it, and then that is my superpower, is to be moist, as Sojan says. And it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Works good in grappling.
Yes.
But then, I get taken up to a room. And then this nurse, I don't know what medicine she orders. It starts with a D, but my mom was like, yes, a nurse that knows pain management. And then I started to come down. I started to cool off. But and then delay capture finally came to see me. And I just started to sob then too. And but once the pain meds kicked in, she's like, do you want me to spend the night here? I'm just like, no, because I'm going to just pass the hell out. Yeah, they gave me the D, Sojan.
I bet they gave you diluted.
Yeah, something along those lines. But yeah, it was. Yeah, like my mom was just going, yes, a nurse who knows her shit. And once that hit, I ate half of a sandwich and had some Sprite. And I brought my CPAP just in case, because they're like, oh, do you use your CPAP? And I'm like, I don't know why people don't. Because, yeah, I put that on and I just passed the hell out. And she was just like, oh, do you want me to spend the night? I'm like, no, because the second I put on this CPAP, I'm gone. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, plus, I've slept in these hospital rooms before, and she has too. And those couches in there are not comfortable for shit. So,
No.
yeah. And then once I finally got them to turn off some of the beeping monitors, because like, yeah, we don't need to monitor your O2. You're wearing your, yeah, had some fun. Yeah, if they'd have had Funyuns, I would have probably smashed some Funyuns too, so Jan. But yeah, like...
Is that your other pain response, eating Funyuns?
No. Just Funyuns are good. And they're fun. They're fun onions. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just like, no, go home, sleep in your bed. You know I'm fine here. And yeah, then once they turned off the monitors, that would like beep every 15 minutes. And it took 5 minutes for the nurses to get there. And then once they got there and turned it on, 5 minutes after they left, it would come back on. So, yeah, once they unhooked it, I just fell off the face of the earth until I had to wake up to go to the bathroom. So, fun times, I tells ya. Fun times.
Oh, it's definitely.
But then all the cultures came back negative, too. Like, I got, like, the final round of cultures, and just, like, no growths were found. So, that is good to hear.
Yeah, I know that feeling. When I was in the hospital, I had a weeping wound on my leg that I had to treat. That because I had so much fluid on me, the cut just started leaking serum.
Yeah.
I literally sprung a leak.
Right. What color should we go with these bears on the shields? Do you think we should go with like a gold, a rose gold, like Screaming Bell?
I'm trying to weigh this all over in my head. I feel like rose gold, not the way. I feel like you go with straight gold with these.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, unless you were really liking the idea of the contrast of the rose gold.
Yeah, I mean, it could be good, it could be not good. Who knows?
I just think that gold is going to stand out nicer against the blue if it's just gold and not red gold.
Sojin says gold. Oh yeah, and Ty, one thing that Doc got me when he was in Japan, some God hand clippers.
Yeah, God hand.
Which apparently they are like, top tier. So I was saying Wednesday when I work on my Johnson, if I have to trim anything off the sprue, I'll use the God hand clippers.
Now I wish I'd bought more. I bought a couple of those for myself as well. I think I told you that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then I don't think I need to be better about sharing shit on Discord. But yeah, for the Secret Sanguinius, so, I filled out a list, and, I put on, Logan Grimnar, a whole bunch of Space Wolf models, stuff like that. And then once I got all like the new Space Wolf stuff on the list, I just kind of started to pad it out, hey, in case somebody else wants to spend some stuff. So, like, I'm slowly collecting all of like the Primarchs, demon and otherwise. So I put Magnus and Fulgrim on there. And I think somebody thought it would be funny because they got me, whoever it was, they got me Logan Grimnar. So, Chapter Master of or Wolf Lord of the Space Wolves. And then they got me Magnus the Red. So,
nice.
So the arch enemy of the Space Wolves Primarch, they got for me. So I'm just like, this is kind of polarizing, but I dig it.
Thank you, troll.
Yep. I appreciate your joke. Yep. Bestest friends forever.
It'd be like getting Batman and the Joker, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Or like Batman and Ra's al Ghul, like... Either way, yeah, his worst enemies. Oh, and for audiobooks, I have been listening now to Dungeon Crawler Carl. Have you read those books at all, Sojan? Or have you guys heard of those book series at all?
Can't say I have.
Okay. Let's see if Sojan is still there, if he went catatonic or not. Have it there on my list. Yeah, it is very good. So it starts out with this guy named Carl. He has to go outside after his girlfriend's cat because she's on vacation, and finds out that she's cheating on him with like her ex-boyfriend. And like he's smoking in the apartment, which she hates, so he's just like, screw it. But he like opens the window, and the cat jumps out. That's like this prize Persian show cat named Princess Donut.
Oh, no.
So he runs outside in a leather jacket, heart boxers, and a pink pair of Crocs that are hers that don't fit him. And when he's outside, he gets the cat, and it's like in the middle of a blizzard in Seattle at like 2 or 3 in the morning. And when he's doing that, like the cat's just yowling and yowling, and the neighbor opens up the door and tries to ask what's going. And in the middle of her sentence, like the building just goes from 4-story building to pancake. All buildings in the world just get smushed down, and anyone inside them is immediately dead. And anyone who's outside, then they get like this notice that, hey, congratulations, you're part of this dungeon crawler game now, because it's been 50 plus years since your first contact, and you failed to fill out this form on Alpha Centauri. It's not like Alpha Centauri, but you failed to fill out this form, so you forfeit all of your rights to your minerals, unless those of you who are still alive can make it to the 18th level of the dungeon. And the levels of the dungeon collapse after so many days. And if you're stuck on that level or on that level, you die. So
I think I have heard of this.
Yeah, and like I think they're actually...
Weird is that this is a novel and not an anime.
Well, they're thinking of making it into a TV series and just making his stats more D&D stats. Because there's like achievements, and like the AI is kind of snarky and stuff like that. So like every time he does something new, it's just like new new achievement. You walked into the dungeon. Good for you. You have legs. You know, it's just, the achievement system in it is just, it's quite hilarious. So, but I just finished the first book and I started the second one already, and there's like 7 books in the series, 7 or 8 in the series. Yeah, it is a lit RPG series, and like they can't even pick their class until they make it to the 3rd floor, and I think like 14 million people made it into the dungeon, and I think only like 5 million made it to the 2nd floor. And, like, the numbers just keep ticking down. And at the end of every day, there's a recap show that shows what notable crawlers have done, or, like, this entire party wipe with, like, this group of people, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's really entertaining because, yeah, like, it's, like, broadcast to the galaxy at large, and it makes, like, these corporations, like, a shit ton of money.
Didn't South Park do an episode like that, where everything was an alien TV show?
Maybe.
Between the Hitchhiker's Guide and Hunger Games.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you make it to the 18th level, you then have all controlling rights to the planet. And here's the stitch. No one in like 3,000 plus years of this show's being running has made it to the 18th floor. The farthest down someone has ever gotten is like the 13th or 14th floor.
How will our hero survive? That reminds me, I need to finish the Mayor of Newtown.
Yes, you do. Those are really good too. Yeah. So, Jen, be sure to do your Puma checks.
That's what I was telling Trav. I like them, but sometimes I'll read something he's written and be like, wait, no, you used the wrong form of that word, dumbass. No, not dumbass, but you used the wrong form of that word, or that's not how you should have written that, or that's just clunky.
Well, to be fair, he picks on himself in his other books too. Then,
well, I'm not saying it. I don't think it's bad. I think it's good, and for the most part, it's well written. But once in a while, I just feel like I sort of stub my toe or something like that. You know.
Well, so just don't do that then. Just don't stub your toe, or if you do stub your toe, just bitch at the couch that did it and walk it off.
Walk it off.
Yeah. And just do a Puma check, because the Puma said it there.
I need to get back to it.
Yeah, you do. And actually, the audiobooks are really good.
Yeah, maybe I'll do audiobooks. I can't. The difficulty with audiobooks is I feel like I focus on those even less than I focus on reading. Like, I'll listen for a while and then it'll be 5 minutes and I'll have to, like, wait, hold on. Where did I last stop listening? At least with a book, I can visually look at that.
Yeah.
Figure out where I stopped.
Oh, I get it. And, like, it's just easier for me lately to, like, just do audiobooks.
Yeah.
Plus, then, like the way the narrator says stuff, like with the achievements, it's just like, new achievement! And it's, like, digitized, too, so it's, like, the AI actually saying it.
Okay, that's fun. Yeah, I do kind of want to listen to some of those orc audiobooks, because that sounds...
Oh my god, Brutal Cunning was so fun.
Yeah.
I was going to say, and with a book, if you nod off while reading it, it isn't going on without you for 10, 15 minutes, and you got to find where you were again.
True enough. But yeah, and so then he ends up, and actually the cat runs into the dungeon first, because there's, like, entry points, like, that are well lit, so people can get to it, because they want the most amount of contestants. And like the cat runs in first, and so then he's just like, well, now I have to follow it. And yeah, then since they went in together, they're partied together. And the cat takes like a this is like, yeah, this is all really early in the book, so I'm literally spoiling nothing. But she takes like an enhanced pet biscuit and then just like is able to talk and actually gain spells and stuff like that. And yeah, and has better stats than Carl. So she's the party
As
leader.
one would expect.
Yeah.
Because cats are perfect immortal beings.
Which is what she says all the time. But no, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. So Jan, if it's on your list, yeah, get to it sooner rather than later, or get to it eventually. They're really good. On that note, I'll have a handful of popcorn to celebrate it. Okay. I know I have my dark skin paints around here somewhere. There we go. And I think I have dark highlights somewhere here. So, Jan, where's my dark highlight? My dark skin highlight.
Oh, God.
Ah, see? Right there. You were already typing it, so I found it. I just need you to tell me it's right there, and then my brain remembers. Oh, yeah. But I do have to say now, post hip surgery and everything, it is nice, like, getting into bed without, like, pain and dreading, like, lifting up my leg to the bed because it's gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I think I shared it on Discord. You know, if I didn't, let me know. But yeah, actually, Delay Capture took a video of me taking my first steps after the surgery, which, you know, they had me walking pretty much after the spinal wore off, and I had all feeling and motion back in my legs. And yeah, I cried because it was just nice standing up and putting weight on that and not feeling pain.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then it was really nice. My brother and Lincoln actually came down from Wayne to see me as well, too. So
Oh, good.
that was a nice surprise. I did not expect that.
I was going to say, I should have come over and saw you during your recovery time, but I did. I did do that. That was the thing that I did.
Yeah, you did. You came over to the house.
The slips. Oh, God.
And so, Jan, I know he's just busy as hell all the time.
Indeed.
And Ty, you're too far away. But otherwise, I know you would in spirit.
Oh yes, I would have gone to my.
Yeah, how's that astral projection study? Have you gotten anywhere with that?
Trying, but
you could, yeah. Sorry.
Professor Strange.
Oh, Strange, yeah.
He's a jerk.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm really not going back to work until probably the 22nd.
Oh, really?
Yep. Well, I'm waiting until I get the all clear, and the all clear will come at the 6-week checkup, which is then.
I see.
So.
Fortunately, you're able to take this much time off.
Yeah. Well, I will be down to like next to nothing as far as leave, but honestly,
Yeah.
I really don't care. Because we're at a really slow time of year anyways.
Yeah.
Though I would have appreciated actually getting a white Christmas and being able to enjoy it, since this was the first Christmas in 20 plus years. I was able to actually not worry about being called in, so I would have loved for it to have just blizzarded. And then just like, hey, I have a white Christmas because I had my girls for Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. And I wouldn't have had to have been worried about being called out for work.
No.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So.
Yep.
Most likely. And then I have to work that weekend. Yep, that'll track.
Of course. Did you know that they released a Lego Enterprise D?
Yes.
I bought it. It's on back order, but I bought it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I still have to build my Tantive 4 Lego set.
Yeah, I have that one. I should probably buy the Home 1 set, even though I don't really like them very much. So I've got that, and I've got the Superstar Destroyer. I decided to skip the Falcon version of that because it's just like, there's just no reason.
Home what?
Admiral Akbar's ship.
Oh.
Yeah.
The command cruiser for the Alliance in the Battle of Endor.
Okay.
For this, I am going to put on my readers, though.
And just to share, today is my birthday.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
happy
happy
birthday,
birthday.
man.
Thank you.
I'm glad you said something. I always enjoy wishing people a happy birthday.
Do anything special today?
Thank you, sir.
Or are you saving it for the weekend?
Nah, I didn't. Pizza.
All right.
Thanks, Sojan.
And how many is it? If you
Too
want to
damn many.
Too damn many.
Too many, all right. Yeah.
54.
Oh, okay. Well, I will be the opposite of that on the 25th. I will be 45.
That is also how old I will be, but not for
But
a few more months.
yeah, a bit later
That's
in the
okay.
year. Then Sojan, you'll be around that too? I'm trying to think. You're same age as me or a year younger? $43 currently. Okay. Okay.
Oh man, a guy in another Discord I'm in got the Death Clock, the Death album on vinyl.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
but is it superior sound quality to water?
Well, no, I mean, that's just impossible.
Yeah. Now play that back, murder face. Yeah. Mermaider. It's about mermaid murder. And it's underwater. It's pretty brutal. I love the bat metal version of that one with the music video.
I haven't seen that.
Okay,
I'll look that up.
I will have to. Yeah, it's just bat metal mermaider.
This more Metapocalypse.
Yep. But then they do it with like Batman is the lead is Nathan Explosion. Yeah, just watch all the Bat Metal ones. There's like 3 or 4 of them.
That's the one where Batman teabags a guy to death.
Yeah, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he's just like, just teabags the guy 8 times in a row. And then there's a guy nearby. He's just like, nope, I'm just gonna pretend I'm already dead.
I'm good, thank you.
Wow, the animation for this is something else.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. And yeah, all the other members of the band are the different Robins that he's had. So like Red Hood is in there. Then Nightwing is in there. So yeah, Dick Grayson, and then then I think it's the kid that he had with Talia Ghul is the other.
Damian Wayne.
Yeah, Damian Wayne. Which you may have to put on my headset and just crank that up and listen to that before going back upstairs. All right, well, we're at a pretty good stopping point. Don't really feel like really doing the swords too much tonight.
Good stopping point.
Yep. So, yeah, we'll be working on the Johnson on Wednesday. So, as you can see, my Johnson has been on screen the entire time. The jokes are amazing, and they never get old.
They don't.
So, all right. Well, with that, yeah, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out as long as you did so, Jan. Yeah. And thank you two guys, and thanks for listening to me talk about some of the shit I've been through, and we got to talk about other shit we've all been through. So, yeah, good times. Good times had by all.
Good to be back on stream.
It is. It's really nice to just sit here and paint again. So, but, yeah.
We carried on, we go home happy.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah, we'll see you guys all on Wednesday. So, Jan, hopefully you don't have to go to a shutdown all this week next week, so that way, like this Wednesday, you can hop on stream and everything. So, but yeah, otherwise, we'll catch you guys later. And just remember, between now and then, to keep on painting.